process of withheld PLE results. Water shortage protesters short date in Ethiopia. The news in detail. The Uganda National Examinations Board (UNEB) has started hearing cases of schools whose primary leaving examination PLE results were withheld. Rose Mukasa Nabukenya, the Principal Examinations Officer in charge of primary leaving examinations PLE, says that the board has invited individuals of interest from schools whose results were withheld. During the hearings, the affected schools are asked to present candidates who are who are tasked to defend some of the answers that were written during the examination. If a school is able to defend itself beyond a reasonable doubt, UNEB releases the results. However, in cases where UNEB has proof that malpractice took place, the results are cancelled and students are advised to resit exams the following year. Often the school also loses its UNEB center number. Despite UNEB not releasing the exact number of PLE results that were withheld, Dan Odongo, the executive director of UNEB, revealed that about 3,000 candidates from over 68 schools were affected. Parents in Hoima City who have not yet sent their children to schools risk being arrested. The warning was made by William Kasigazi, the Hoima City Deputy RCC, while speaking to our reporter. Kasigazi says there are reports that most parents are still holding their school-going children at homes doing domestic chores instead of sending them to school. The body of a man who drowned in Lake Edward in Katwe, Kavatoro Town Council in Kasese District while evading arrest by the police marine unit has been recovered. Ronald Mumbere drowned on Monday as he attempted to escape from the Marine Police Enforcement Team while fishing from a restricted zone on the lake. Robert Kasaija, the also one chairperson of Katwe landing site, says that the body was recovered after a long search by local residents backed up by the Marine Police Force. Kasaija noted that due to reduced fish stock in the lake, some fishermen take the risk and get into the restricted areas. Renzori East Region Police spokesperson Nelson Tomoshimi says that the body has been handed over to the family for burial. In August last year, two people drowned at Kayanja fishing land site on the lake after their boat capsized. In our business news, sponsored by Equity Bank, vandalism of on the Kampala Entebbe Expressway remains one of the biggest challenges on the country's only toll road. Legislators on the Committee on Physical Infrastructure have noted the MPs have tasked the Uganda National Roads Authority (UNRA) to come up with strategic and punitive measures to address the challenge of vandalism on the expressway. According to Engineer Joseph Otim, the UNRA director, road maintenance, the facing along the expressway has been the most vandalized road furniture. This was during a meeting with officials from UNRA led by Minister of Works and Transport, General Katumba Wamala, on the operations and maintenance of the Kampala Entebbe Expressway. You're still listening to Liberty FM News, proudly sponsored by MTN and Tendo Bakery Uganda Limited. This is from outside Uganda. Ethiopian security forces killed at least 3 people when they fired at people protesting against water shortage in the southern town of Wolkite, residents have told the BBC. They added that some 5 other people sustained injuries during the protests on Wednesday. The residents were angered by worsening water shortage in the town and held a protest in front of the city's water management office. The BBC's attempts to speak to the district officials have not been successful. To wind up our newscast this afternoon, dear listener, a recap of the top stories once again. UNEP begins a hearing process of withheld PLE results. Water shortage protesters short date in Ethiopia. That is all I had for you this afternoon. Stay tuned. Omokoze program continues with Esther Akiiki. Stay on.
visa.